si Puro Telesforo Castillejo siya. No ananyo, governor, na governor ko so na pipat. I was governor for 4 terms. Starting noong 1988, manda ka 1998. As kapiro ako governor ka 2007 up to 2010. Bago ako na ngay kandidato governor ang provincial engineer ako ng Batanes, na kaya po ka 1979 hanggang 1988, doon nakaslip ko na politika. So, tsadawa kay diyan, pakapian ka paano diyo sa Tabo, as akdaon ko pa, o hindi pa sa paparaya at saki ko paringin, andi sa kango as turuhan niya kan so pagkakataon, amiro a governor no Batanes. Chapatak niyong do naka-governor ko niya po kaya no housing program ko do every election time na may kampanya ko asa ya do nakayabayo programa ko. No rason, the reason why na tukto ko chaya housing program ayam niyo batan ko ay so effect ito yung resulta ng climate change. Kaya sabi ko dapat maging resilient tayo, dapat mag-adapt tayo sa sitwasyon. Whether we like it or not, makontrol tayo whether climate change saya. As ito niyo maobserva, no anyin na ma-experience in Batanes time, Taiwas ka, ayat ang lalakas ng bagyo ngayon. So that typical Batanes houses, yung stone houses before, pati yan naapektuhan na din. So it's high time that every household should have a strong house, kahit maliit. Kahit maliit, dahil alam niyo dito sa Batanes, walang pinangarap ang bawat pamilya kung hindi magkaroon ng concrete house o bahay na bato kung tawrin. No? Now, nutsakay ko pa rin na since I'm an engineer by profession, sabi ko halos lahat ng ibatan, miyan sarili data na. So that my program will be to construct, let's say, a house suitable enough, no? Ang komportable siya. Miyan nasa kwarto na, miyan no kubeta na, miyan living room, miyan kitchen, doa saya ka kwarto. Tapian, an moro ka iton anyinam safe sa duvahida. As no may buha kondisyon, takunyayam libre abay. This is a soft loan housing project, but part of the package is that akmay ito na makapanuro sa bahay, but it will be a holistic human development or human program for every household. Tapian, anturahan sa bahay na sitahan sa pandan mo pa rin. Kaya no trabaho da, tapian menu panghulog da do fondo aya. So, may pipaw ka pa rin ta siya. Sapatag doon ka-engineero ko, there are several ways to have this project implemented. One is, it will be implemented by administration. Hindi ito pa kontrata. Bawat household, it will be a prototype concrete house where gagamitin ko yung Provincial Engineering Office to fabricate all the reinforcement, the formworks, and all the other appurtenances to construct these houses. So, di kayo gasusan niya, takwan rabo direct ko so ihalaga na. So, numako na general housing project will apply both for ordinary citizen na abuso bahay, sa kanu tao at empleyado sa gobyerno who are average income or small income, bataya makay sa makabahay pero wala silang startup capital. So may mga pinaytarak no government and private, ang batako do government, lahat yung government employees are members ng Pag-ibig. So I would like to utilize the Pag-ibig program to construct their house. So patak ni siya empleyado ng government, pandan ka na may bahay pero no problema da, even Pag-ibig members sila, rabo pan startup capital da. So no chaki ko maparinam, it will be the provincial government who will provide the startup capital by constructing their house, so that by the time na pwede na sila maningil doon sa Pag-ibig, na makasingil na sila, then tuloy-tuloy na yung bahay. But actually, pinaytarak na niya, umasabo no tao no members saya do sarili capacity. It will be my office who will be constructing the house up to its completion. Para by the time na completed, masunong na pasdipon ng Pag-ibig, then masunong ka reimburso fanaw. So, nukuanan ko ay siyempre, ang makolekta ko doon sa housing program na yan, since it's a Pag-ibig funded project, pero ako pan-finance, so other members who would like to participate in the program. Now read the government employees, but sa private sector, sabi ko nga, it is totally different. Sabi ko nga, wala silang startup capital. All I need is na meron silang lupa para yun ang pinakakapital nila sa project na ito. Tapos ang kondisyon doon, no bahaya pa rin yun ko, maparang dapat ito mapatapang. Any annex na preyinda and any expansion na preyinda bahidaya, sira gumastos ang maparang sa bato na mapakabit. It will be my office, it will be the provincial government who will design any expansion structure do bayo da bahay so that masiguro ta ka ni ino bahayaw. So dapat we see to it that lahat halos mayroon typhoon proof house and even earthquake proof dahil it will be a standard, a structural design concrete house for every Ivatan.
Dito naman tayo sa pangalawa, sa empowered youth and elderly. What specific initiative are included in your project to create more job and educational opportunities for young people, and how do you plan to ensure this program are accessible to all youth, particularly those from disadvantaged background?
Yeah. Patak niya maango do presently we are very fortunate in Batanes because almost all high school graduates can avail of free college education through the Batanes State College. But those who would like to enroll in the private school like the St. Dominic College, then we also have a program for them. I would like Chucky Kudu may side do BSc student, no, Batanes State College. Though andyan na yung scholarship program for them. May no Chucky for government, for the provincial government to provide, no problema dan estudyante sa libre sa matrikula, bravo trabaho da. So we'll find ways and means na matapa, and this is part of the empowerment of the youth. Alam po ninyo, ang mga kabataan ngayon, they are so informed, no? Yung social media andyan. Hindi mo sila kailangan turuan eh. Alam nila kung anong gusto nilang pasukan na business. The only thing na kailangan nila is capital, money to start up any project. So if I get there, sabi ko, I will make available to them financial support and management support. Dahil ang amo siya kay daas pa na program ang bata ko ay kabisado na because kompleto yung information doon sa social media through YouTube. But ang problema natin is that no ka-implement daw siya kay dahi programa mangailangan guidance where government should come in. Kung halimbawa yung business kung ang negosyo nila is yung catering or hotel and restaurant services, ang matakwaya ari so mas expert dumakwanaya in actual practice dapat nagtutukan sa doon sa ganyan. Then marketing, now that's part of the management because baka mamaya may concentrated asa ka klase no business dapat baka may fail. So what you have to do is dapat i-distribute mo yung opportunities na yan. Like, anong specialization meron sila. So, yung kabataan, if provided, no, itong necessary business support, hindi na sila problema ng community. Tapos, asa pa. Nan magtawsan ka governor kung sinita ko na yan. Itong tinatawag na, alam ninyo, because we are now properly connected with all the internet providers, no? Ang bata ko ay to very common. Ay ito sa araw Ivatan who are coming back to Batanes na sa trabaho nas bata daya work from home. And with this, I'm checking ko sa my strengthen. I would like now to come up with a hub where all the necessary internet appurtenances will be provided to them. And with that, bata ko ay so kamadahanam dahil kung nakatrabaho na sila through internet, so itong work from home, then they will be with their families. And with that, you could expect a more quality family bonding dahil andito sila. At saka itong mga kabataan natin ngayon, alam po ninyo, when they are in Batanes, it's different, no? Dito may pagkahulsam pa yung mga activities nila because they are in the respective homes. Not like when they are outside of Batanes, where nakahire sila ng tirahan nila, nagko-commute lang sila. Doon sa situation na yan, nahihirapan din yung kabataan in terms of sustaining yung everyday needs nila. So, yung kabataan, a classic example, dahil tinanong ako ng mga kabataan who are college level student, ang tanong sa akin very simple.